become a hell pit, most unhealthy, highest debt, highest,
Exactly.
I mean, all sorts of problems.
Exactly, but Obama has to lie about it. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, now the entire Democrat Party, they cannot justify radical change if everything is going great. If we have free markets and independence and a great economy, they have to tell us that everything is broken. Immigration is broken. Everything is unfair. Everything is unequal. And their solution is give us the power and we'll make it right for you. We'll fix everything that's broken. Now, the way they fix things that are supposedly broken is they want to completely destroy them so they can rebuild it from scratch, this socialist utopia, which we know from history is nothing but a hell on earth.
That's right. We got a few minutes left with Joel Gilbert here today. Other points you'd like to get across, warnings you'd like to get across to people. And then first, my question. If he's been so successful and he's now power-grabbing on every front and the Republican leadership won't block him, what do we do? I mean, remove Boehner? There is a move to do that. How do we get sanity back into Congress?
Well, we were supposed to have a balance of power between the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. Unfortunately, the legislative branch, the Republicans, the establishment Republicans, have capitulated or remained in fear of opposing Obama. This has been a colossal failure of the balance of power system. The judicial branch has done almost nothing. We have a little potential halt in the legal immigration grab policies of Obama in Texas. But by and large, the balance of power system has fallen by the wayside against Obama's executive power grabs on onslaught on every level. So I think the best and perhaps only and last hope is to replace the Obama with a strong conservative president in 2016 that can go about reversing all the damage and all the lawlessness that Obama has brought to America and pull us back together and strengthen the rules and laws so that if a radical socialist were to take power in the executive branch in the future, that he would not be able to overreach and extend a lawless reign in trying to destroy the country.
Well, it's the special interest combined with the socialists that allows this, and so many big corporations are lined up giving money to support a consolidation of power because, again, they think they'll get the Ring of Mordor. We need to throw the Ring of Mordor back into the crack where it came from and stop using it.
They don't, yeah.
No,
they don't understand. They don't understand to this day. Some people are coming around. Rudy Giuliani came around a little bit. I've talked to many U.S. senators and congressmen who've all seen my film. They know what's up, but it's hard for the mainstream media is unwilling to tell the truth, which is that Barack Obama is a radical.
Well, look at how Giuliani came out and said Obama doesn't like America and is destroying it, which is true. And I'm not even a Giuliani fan. He was, compared to most Republicans, pretty liberal. And then CNN had the headline, the end of Giuliani, the fall. It was everywhere. He's horrible. He's discredited. I mean, it's just like they fired from Monday Night Football Hank Williams Jr. because he criticized Obama. This is an anti-free speech cult. And so that's why Congress is so scared of him.
Correct.
Is because they're scared of being, attacked. But the mainstream media doesn't have the power it used to have. It's more a paper tiger whose bark is bigger than its bite. It's toothless. I think people should want to be attacked by the establishment. That's why Rand Paul won in Kentucky, was because they came after him. People need to wallow in the enemy's attacks instead of running from them.
Well, there's only a very few politicians that are willing to do that because they're looking to hang on to their job. They don't want to be ridiculed or isolated, which is part of their game plan. But Giuliani told part of the story. Obama doesn't love America. He was raised by radical communists. The other part of the story, if you take it to the next level, is Obama is one of them. Only a radical communist would hate America, would try to destroy America. The biggest story that still has to be told in the mainstream media is Barack Obama is all lies. Everything about his personal background was a lie. Everything about his political agenda was a lie. And the biggest fraud in the history of this country was perpetrated upon the electorate by Barack Obama, backed by the mainstream media that simply repeated all his lies.
You're right. You cannot make up the magnitude of the screw job. I mean, I can't even believe it. I'm supposedly the big conspiracy theorist. I mean, I saw the Washington Post and like 3 other publications last Friday, people were like, give us the FCC takeover document. And they said, oh, conspiracy theorists, you don't get it. So it's a fact they're keeping it secret. It's a fact it gives the FCC control. It's a fact Obama's behind it, and Hillary and Pelosi love it. It's a fact all these other commissioners say that have seen it. It's a power grab. But now we're 5-6 days into this, and we still can't see it. And when we ask for it, we're a conspiracy theorist. I mean, talk about disinformation, Joel.
Yeah, look, Obama's first assault on the Constitution was his refusal to release his birth certificate. When he got away with that, he got away with Fast and Furious. When he got away with not releasing the documents for Fast and Furious, he got away with using the IRS and weaponizing it against political enemies. Because we've never been able to hold Obama accountable for the lack of transparency, for the lies, for the deception, is the reason he just continues on and on. Now
and he's accelerating, federalizing police, opening borders, banning bullets. I mean, that's the last question. What's the next shoe to drop then? I mean, it's incredible. I mean, if he's accelerating towards light speed right now, we're about to really see some incredible power grabbing.
Well, the goal is to create a situation where they can manipulate and control the future elections, presidential elections, congressional elections, to create a permanent socialist state in America, and with people kind of never realizing how it happened. Nobody voted for any of this. All of Obama's policies were an agenda that he hid from the public. He threw his voters under the bus, including all the African Americans.
Double unemployment. Notice now Google announces they're going to let Snopes and other groups connected to Soros decide what's credible and isn't, and basically delist websites. You know they're talking about us. So they're coming after everything right now, folks. You better promote the film, No Place Like Utopia, but get it, show it to people. You better support Infowars.com and send people the links to the show, because we're not going to have Google and the search engine doing it. We're being shut down right as we grow and explode, because we can beat these people. But nothing can stop HUMET. Nothing can stop human intelligence if you promote InfoWars and other liberty-based media every day to your friends and family and others, and do creative things. Nothing can stop people power. Let's kick these communist, globalist butts together. Joel Gilbert.
My point then is simply that middle America, church-going, hardworking people will never buy into the progressive agenda. And the left has known this from the get-go.
Bitter clingers, they're coming after us. They're going to call us terrorists.
Right. So their entire agenda from the get-go was to eliminate the middle class, destroy the connection between religion and society, destroy the health care, destroy the voting power of middle America that supports the Constitution and the free market system. Everything Obama is doing is an assault on middle America, an attempt to degrade and destroy it, to pave the way for their control of information.
That's right. When he's hanging out with billionaires in San Francisco, he says, we're going to get these bitter clingers. We're going to, I mean, we are their enemy.
Exactly. This has been the plan from the get-go. Everything is meant flooding the country with illegals. It's meant to degrade middle America that they know will never buy into the progressive nonsense.
It's a military operation. Cloud and Piven. Joel Gilbert, folks should get the film, or they just don't care. I mean, it's not even about the money, folks. I know it's free on the internet. Some people, I mean, you just need to get the DVD, give it to friends and family. Every tool to wake folks up that capitalism, freedom of choice, free will is under attack by a bunch of snot-nosed totalitarians. And if we don't stand up and say no to them, we deserve what we get. Joel Gilbert, thank you.
Thank you.
Going to come back with phone calls in 2 final segments.